Hello, what's up, and what's happening? Welcome back for yet another Miles Dogger 24/7 production, and today we got the Vikings franchise back. It's week number 3. We are 1-1. Had an epic battle versus the New England Patriots for the season opener. That game went back and forth, went all the way to overtime. We marched down the field, had to go for it twice on 4th down just to get a field goal on the drive, and Tom Brady, he did not play in that game, so it was Jimmy Garoppolo. He had a chance to answer back with a tying field goal or with the game-winning touchdown, and he couldn't get either. On a 4th down pass, he overthrew a wide-open receiver, and that's how we ended up with the victory. In week 1, we lost to Nick Foles, Kevin White, and the St. Louis Rams. I believe the score was 17-10, excuse me, and now it's time to side our sets on the Superdome. Time for a little bit of revenge. Time to get some revenge for what happened in that NFC Championship game a few years back when Brett Favre and Adrian Peterson and Percy Harvin couldn't get it done. Now hopefully this time, even though it is just a regular season game, we can go down there and handle business. I'm looking forward to see what Teddy Bridgewater can do. It seems like the first couple of weeks of the season, it's been run, which is fine with me. Melvin Gordon, he is a flat-out beast on the ground, man. He is tearing up the NFL. Matter of fact, he's leading the league in rushing so far. So he's a flat-out beast, so of course we're going to continue to get him the ball. But man, I want to see Teddy just rip it. I want to see Teddy go out there and just throw this rock all over the field. We got some weapons on the outside. Cordero Patterson, of course, got Mike Wallace. We still got Kyle Rudolph, and we picked up Devontae Parker. So, I mean, come on, Teddy, let's see what you can do. So, he comes in 314 yards passing, 57 completion percentage, and he has more interceptions than TDs right now. The first play, give it to Melvin Gordon, and Melvin Gordon trying to do work around the outside, but only picks up a gain of 2. So, it's 2nd and 8 now from the 22-yard line, going over the middle, getting a fine Cordero, and Cordero Patterson makes a big-time catch, gain of 18, move those chains for the Vikings from the 40-yard line to give us back to Gordon, and this time Gordon gets met by a couple of Saints players and picks up a gain of 4. So it's 2nd and 6 from the 44-yard line, going over the middle, big time catch right there by Mike Wallace, holds on to it, solid gain on the play, gain of 13, move those chains again. Now Gordon gets some running room along the right side, is going to fall forward, and he's going to pick up a gain of about 7, making it 2nd and 3 from the 36. Teddy Bridgewater looking to pass, has a man, going to find Kyle Rudolph in the flat, and he's going to pick up a 1st down on the drag route. Gain of about 11 on that one. Move those chains that again. 2nd and 6. They give us to Gordon. Gordon with running room. Gordon again put his shoulder into a Saints player, and he's going to pick up a 1st down. So now it's from the 14-yard line, going to the end zone. Touchdown, Teddy B. He's going to find Kyle Rudolph on the corner route. He gets into the end zone, and now the Vikings take a early 7-0 lead. So big time drive right there. Everything was clicking. The running game was gaining positive yards. Teddy Bridgewater, he was on fire. I don't believe he had an incompletion that whole drive. So now let's see what the defense can do right there. They're going to give the ball to Ingram, and Mark Ingram, he's going to pick up a solid gain. In fact, it's going to get him a 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 9. Ingram again with the carry. That guy, he's going to pick up a solid gain as well, and that's going to pick up another 1st down. 2nd and 7 from the 44-yard line. Now Drew Brees to the flat, going to find Ingram. He's going to pick up a couple, but now it's going to be 3rd and 4. Brees from the gun. Looking, has time, can throw this one, and that one is nearly intercepted by Harrison Smith, but he bats it down, and now the Saints are forced to punt. So we get the ball right back to Gordon. Gordon, he's going to break a tackle, fall forward, and he's going to pick up a 1st down. From the 20 now, 2nd and 6, single back set for Teddy B. Teddy B going to throw this one over the middle, and Bridgewater connects the dots to Mike Wallace, and he's going to pick up a fresh 1st and 10. From the 33-yard line, Kyle Rudolph, he's open on the out route, makes the big time catch. Junior Gillette, you a much better pass rusher than you are in coverage, young man. You might want to tell the coach that. 1st and 10. They give us to Gordon. Gordon getting around the outside, gets caught from behind, but so far 7 carries, 38 yards for the leading rusher in the NFL. And on 3rd and 4, Teddy Bridgewater found Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace had the ball until the hit jarred it out, and Mike Wallace is a little bit shaken up, but he will return in this one. Ingram trying to get around the outside. That's going to be a loss of 1, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter of play. Your Minnesota Vikings are up 7-0 in this one. Teddy B with a touchdown pass to Kyle Rudolph. I'll see y'all back in the 2nd quarter. The Saints have the balls. We start the second quarter, 2nd and 11 from the 19-yard line to give us to Gordon, and Gordon, he's going to get brought down from behind by Anthony Barr. So it's 3rd and 7 from the 23-yard line. Drew Brees over the middle. That's nearly intercepted by Xavier Rose, but he bats it down, and we're going to take over after the Saints punt. From the 33-yard line to give us to Gordon. Gordon bounces to the outside. He breaks a tackle, gets chased down by Junior Gillette, but not until he picks up a gain of 6. So it's 2nd and 4 now, single back set, back to Gordon. Gordon up that gut, breaks a tackle, falls forward, picks up a first down. Ball is placed at the 46-yard line. 9 carries, 52 yards for my man Melvin Gordon. Bridgewater under pressure, and Bridgewater goes down. They sent a blitz on that play. It gets to him as Junior Gillette gets credit for the sack. So it's 3rd and 15. Teddy looking to pass. Teddy with time, but Teddy runs out of time. He gets hit as he throws that pass, and that pass hits the grass, and the Saints take over after the Vikings punt. 1st and 10. Brees has it, but Brees goes down. Robinson off of the edge gets his first sack of the ball game, and it's going to make it 2nd and 13. See the replay. Just beat the right tackle like he stole something. Get out the way, son. 3rd and 8 now from the 23-yard line, and Robinson gets in there again. The Saints were trying to set up a screen pass. It did not work, and now Drew Brees looks to be hurt after the sack by Robinson. So 2nd and 9 from the 49. Bridgewater looking, Bridgewater throwing, gonna find Kyle Rudolph, and Kyle Rudolph picks up another solid game, making it a very manageable 3rd and 4 from the 47-yard line. Bridgewater with time, and Bridgewater was inaccurate on that pass, trying to hit Cordero Patterson, but that pass sailed over his head. So it's 1st and 10, number 34. That's now Ricky Williams. That C.J. Spiller picks up a gain of 5. The Saints come out in the shotgun set from the 25-yard line. Brees with time has all day in the pocket to find C.J. Spiller out of the backfield. Gets brought down by Harrison Smith, but not until he picks up a fresh 1st and 10 for the Saints. From the 39, Brees over the middle. Brees gonna find Colston, and Colston, he makes another catch in this ball game, and that's gonna pick up a gain of 4. Gets brought down by Chad Greenway. 2nd and 6. They give us to Mark Ingram. Ingram around the corner. Ingram gets brought down by Harrison Smith, but not until he picks up a big gain on the play, and that's gonna set up another 1st and 10 for the Saints. From the 30-yard line on 2nd down, it gives us to Ingram again, up that gut, and again Harrison Smith has to make the tackle. That's going to be a theme this whole season, because our linebackers at time are nowhere to be found. Right there, they're going to connect the dots again, and I believe that was Colston again over the middle, making another big-time catch. From the 11 now, Brees looking to tie this thing up, and he does just that. Colston on the slant route beat Captain Mendelin, and that's going to result in a tie ball game. So this one is all tied up at 7-all. Big time pass right there by Drew Brees. Finds Colston, and the Minnesota Vikings defense got chewed up on that play and spit out. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Bridgewater under pressure, sets up a screen pass. Gordon has it with blockers in front. Crosses the 40, crosses the 45, down at the 47-yard line. Big time play right there by Gordon. 1st and 10. Bridgewater under pressure, and Bridgewater goes down. Sacked on the play by Junior Gillette. 3rd and 19. Bridgewater looking, Bridgewater over the middle, and that's going to be caught by Cordero Patterson. Beautiful catch on that pass play. Check out the replay. Teddy drops back, throws this one up, and Cordell, he goes up and gets this like another Minnesota Viking that wore number 84. Now Teddy, he takes off. Teddy crosses the 1st down marker, and he's going to pick up a gain of 17. Gets dropped at the 20-yard line. From the 20 now, Teddy on 1st and 10 looking. Teddy's going to take off again. No, he's going to stop, pop. Going to find Devontae Parker. Makes his first catch since week number 1, and that's going to result in a 1st and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. Bridgewater looking to the end zone. That was going to be batted away, and the Vikings will have to settle for a field goal. And here comes Walsh, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Saints, they are down by 3 going into halftime. Your Minnesota Vikings got a 3-point lead. 10-7 is the score, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we check out some of the stats, and you see that the Minnesota Vikings, they've been doing their thing as far as total offense is concerned, but this defense is still a bend but don't break defense. And when you're playing a guy like Drew Brees, it's not always the best option. But hey, that's all we got, man. I'm just being real. 2nd and 6. Drew Brees dropping back the pass. He's going to find Meacham. Meacham makes a man miss. Finally gets brought down by Harrison Smith and Captain Mullen, but not until he picks up a big 1st down. Move those chains for the Saints, and now the Saints, they got things rolling. So the Saints have it set up on 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line to give us to Ingram, who falls forward and picks up a gain of 9, making it 2nd and 1 from the 39. Ingram out of the pistol formation gets the carry again, and again he falls forward, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. 3rd and 1, Ingram to the left side. Now he does have enough to move the chains, gets dropped from behind, but he does pick up a fresh 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Breeze looking, Breeze throwing over the middle, gonna find Colston, and Colston, he's gonna pick up a solid gain of 8, and Breeze and the Saints offense has things rolling. They give us to Ingram, but you better run the ball the other way as Xavier Rhodes comes up from the cornerback position to make the stop in the backfield. 3rd and 4, Breeze has it set up. He throws this one to the left side, gonna find Toon, and Toon is gonna make his first catch of the ball game, and it was a big catch as it moves those chains. On a rollout, Drew Brees, but you rolled the wrong way as Everson Griffin was there, and it looks like Drew Brees is shaking up just a little bit. So 2nd and 10 for the 19-yard line, excuse me. Luke McCown, he checks into the ball game just to get sacked. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz. He has been all over the field in this one. 3rd and 18 now. Luke McCown to the outside, connects the dash. Beautiful catch by Colston, but it's going to be 1 yard short, and the Saints have to settle for a field goal. So 10-10 is the score, and here come the Vikings right back. Look at the spin move. There goes Gordon. Gordon breaks a tackle. Gordon across the 40. Crosses the 50 in the Saints territory. Finally gets brought down by Bird, but Nate picks up a huge run on a beautiful spin move and then a broken tackle. 13 carries, 86 yards for the league's leading rusher. Now that we're going to find Mike Wallace over the middle, and Wallace, he's going to pick up a big 1st down. Move those chains for the Vikings. So from the 33-yard line now to give us to McKenna, and he's going to pick up a nice gain on the play. Comes in, has 2 carries for 7 yards. 2nd and 4, he's still in the ball game to give it back to McKenna. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to pick up a much-needed 1st down. A little 2-headed monster right now as we bring in McKenna, and he's starting to do work on the ground as well. So it's 3rd and 7 now. Drop back to pass is Teddy. Teddy over the middle, going to find Mike Wallace, and Mike Wallace is going to pick up a big 1st down. 1st and goal. Teddy going to take off, and Teddy heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings, and now we are back on top, up by 7. 17-10 is the score. Drew Brees checks back into the ball game. Going to find Meacham. Meacham, he's off to races. Crosses the 50, crosses the 40, and he will score. Touchdown, Saints, on a beautiful pass play. They're going to find Meacham on a crossing route. Drew Brees hits him with an easy pass, easy catch, and that's going to result in an easy touchdown for the Saints. And the Minnesota Vikings offense has to go right back on the field and try to answer this Saints attack blow for blow. So ball game is all tied up at 17 apiece to give us to Gordon. Gordon gets a block. Gordon crosses the 30. Gordon off to the races down the right side. Crosses the 50 in the Saints territory and gets brought down to the 48-yard line. That's going to put him over 100 yards today. 123 yards to be exact. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play. 4th quarter is on the way. It should be a good one. This ball game was all tied up at 17 all. So 1st and 10 from the 48 to give us to Gordon. Up that guy breaks a tackle. Then he gets gang tackled at the 41-yard line. 2nd and 4. Teddy looking, throwing. Teddy makes another completion. Finds Cordero Patterson in between 2 Saints defenders, and he makes another catch in this ball game. 1st and 10 from the 37 now. They give us to Gordon. Gordon gets a couple of nice blocks. He's going to get caught from behind. Picks up a gain of about 6. And Melvin Gordon, he continues to gain positive yards. 2nd and 4. Teddy under pressure. And Teddy goes down. Junior Gillette gets sack number 3. From the 39 now. Over the middle. That's going to be batted away by Junior Gillette. And now the Vikings are forced to punt after a very nice drive. So 1st and 10, Drew Brees with time. Going to fire this one over the middle. Going to find Meacham again. And Meacham yet again picks up a fresh 1st and 10. Shotgun set for the Saints. 1st and 10 to give it to CJ. CJ trying to get away from Greenway, but he can't get out of his grasp. And now it's going to be 2nd and 3 from the 38. Breeze looking, find this one to Hill, who makes the catch, stays in bounds, works his way upfield. Big gain on the play by Hill. Remember, there's no Jimmy Graham as he's now a Seattle Seahawks. 2nd and 11, going over the middle, going to find Hill again, and Hill is doing a good job replacing Jimmy Graham as he gets back-to-back catches for back-to-back 1st down. 2nd and 6, Ingram, he's going to fight his way up that gut, breaks a tackle off to the races. touchdown Saints. And now for the first time today, the Minnesota Vikings are losing in this ball game. It has been a defensive slugfest for the first half, but ever since we got into the second half, the offense have got things going and the points have been raining down on the scoreboard. From the single back set now to give us a Gordon. Gordon crosses the 50, gets chased from behind, and finally gets brought out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Huge play right there by Gordon, who is on pace to put up over 200 yards rushing in this one. Teddy Bridgewater under pressure, gets away from the rush. He's going to slide down, protects himself, and he's going to pick up a big-time gain. Could have got sacked. Instead, he picks up a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 to give us to Gordon. Gordon with a nice block on the outside by Mike Wallace. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, Vikings. And they are not done as they tie this ball game up with about 5 minutes to go. And this one, you check out the replay. Gordon using that speed to get down the sideline and into the end zone. So first and 10 from the 24-yard line. Drop at the pass is Drew Brees, and Brees is going to find, I believe that's Ingram out of the backfield, who picks up a gain of about 8. So from the 28-yard line on 2nd and 2, they give the ball to number 22, and Ingram, he's going to fall forward and pick up a first down. From the 31, Brees out of the shotgun, set with time, finds one over the middle, is going to be caught deep down the field by Colson, breaks a tackle, and finally gets brought down by Barr, but not until he gets this thing deep in the Vikings territory. So from the 29-yard line, C.J. Spiller, he's the tailback. Brees looking, Brees thrown to the outside, caught by Meacham, keeps both feet in bounds, and he's going to pick up a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 from the 23-yard line. There goes Ingram again, breaks a tackle, then gets brought down, but not until he picks up a fresh 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. From the 15-yard line, C.J. Spiller right up that gut, gashes this Vikings defense, and now the Vikings might have to start using timeouts. They're down to 2 now, and they give us to Ingram as he gets into the end zone. Touchdown Saints, and the Saints take a late lead in this one, making it a 31-24 contest. So let's see what Teddy Bridgewater's offense can do. 2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line. Bridgewater with time. Bridgewater, he's going to find his man Kyle Rudolph, and Rudolph, he's going to pick up a gain of 9. 3rd and 1, Bridgewater play action. Looking over the middle, going to find Mike Wallace, who gets brought down, but we got to start getting some chunk plays going. 1st and 10, Bridgewater under pressure, but he's going to find Mike Wallace, and Mike Wallace makes a big-time catch. Move, though, change for the Vikings. 34 seconds ago, 2 timeouts left for the Vikings. Throwing this one over to the right side, and that's going to be intercepted by Robinson. Teddy Bridgewater was trying to hit Devontae Parker. I don't know if the pass was late. I don't know if he got out of his break late. Talking about Devontae Parker. Or was it just a great play by Robinson? As we check out the replay, see Robinson jumped in front of the corner route, and it looked like he just made a fantastic play out there. But nonetheless, that's going to be all she wrote from here in New Orleans. The Vikings will fall to 1-2, and the Saints, they move on to 2-1. Another hard-fought game by the Minnesota Vikings. They come up on the short end of the stick, but hey, it was on the road. It was in the Superdome, and as long as we can keep our winning ways going at home, we should be just fine. It does suck to have a losing record in the early part of the season, but there's plenty of football left in this young season. All 3 games in this early season has been pretty competitive. The Vikings have had a chance late in the ball game to tie this thing up. Teddy Bridgewater, he threw an interception late in the Rams game. He throws one here, but I'm not going to put all that on Teddy B. He's still a young quarterback, still developing, and if he didn't play as well as he did, we probably wouldn't have a chance late in that ball game. And I know Gordon was a flat-out monster out there today. He's leading the league in rushing, put up over 200 yards rushing in this one. He is a flat-out man amongst boys out there, it seems like, but we got to get some wins together. Our defense in this one really couldn't get too much pressure on Drew Brees. He had all day to throw on a couple of passes, but I like our defense. It's definitely a bend but don't break D. Hopefully we can address some of those issues in the offseason, but we have to focus on this season. So we just have to make sure that our offense can put up enough points up on the scoreboard, or maybe play ball control and keep the ball out of the hands of the other offense. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I enjoyed bringing it to you. Hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day, and I'm going to see y'all later. Peace. Hot sauce.